Welcome to the Entire Retreat channel. Another day, another opportunity to learn, and another landing challenge with a big C. And this time, yeah, of course, as per usual, I'm inviting you to watch to the end, but we are doing the landing from the cockpit view, so extra point for that. So yeah, going forward, learning as we usually do. As I said, another opportunity to learn. So let's see again if AI Sky is with us. Yeah, AI Sky. Sky, can you hear me? And if you do, please could you share your answer word by word? The answer you gave me just a moment ago.
The FRIGG Chronicles, a titan of the Arabian Gulf. In the shimmering expanse of the Arabian Gulf, where the turquoise waters stretch endlessly under the blistering sun, stands an anomaly in engineering, a marvel of ambition known as FRIGG. Unlike the scores of oil rigs dotting this maritime treasure trove, FRIGG is more than a behemoth of steel and pipelines. It is a symbol of ingenuity, resilience, and the unyielding human spirit. This is not just an oil rig, it is a narrative of innovation and survival, a new breed of engineering. What sets FRIGG apart from the vast array of rigs? Start with its foundation, literally. FRIGG's substructure is anchored on suction bucket technology, an innovation that has revolutionized stability in shifting seabeds. Traditional rigs often grapple with the unforgiving mud of the Arabian Gulf, but FRIGG embraces it, using the seabed's own resistance to maintain equilibrium. In a region prone to sudden sandstorms and rogue waves, this design is nothing short of genius. Above the waves, FRIGG is a fortress of automation. Dubbed the first semi-autonomous oil rig, it integrates AI-driven drilling systems that self-adjust to geological feedback in real time. The rig's neural core processes thousands of data points per second, predicting challenges and recalibrating operations with minimal human input. This means fewer risks, fewer errors, and an efficiency unmatched by its predecessors, the beating heart life aboard FRIGG. But what of those who dwell here hundreds of kilometers from the nearest shore? The crew of FRIGG occupies a world suspended between the sky and the sea, a world of stark contrasts. Inside FRIGG is a technological cocoon. Biophilic design, the use of natural elements to enhance mental health, defines its living quarters. Imagine this, a communal space adorned with hydroponic gardens, the air perfumed by basil and mint grown on site, all while the Gulf's indigo expanse gleams through panoramic windows. Each cabin is a sanctuary. Rather than the stark, utilitarian bunk beds typical of oil rigs, FRIGG's private quarters offer soundproof walls, VR entertainment systems, and adjustable light panels that mimic natural circadian rhythms. These innovations combat the psychological strain of isolation and monotony, silent adversaries of offshore life. Yet step outside and reality sharpens its edges. The relentless heat can bake the steel decks to unbearable temperatures. Storms arrive unannounced, their ferocity amplified by the flat expanse of the sea. The crew lives with the duality of being custodians of cutting-edge technology and wrestlers of nature's raw power. Innovation in human connection. What perhaps makes FRIGG most remarkable isn't just its technology, it's how it redefines human connection in an environment that could easily breed detachment. The rig employs a rotating cultural exchange program where crew members from different backgrounds share their stories, music, and cuisine. Imagine a Saudi engineer teaching traditional dance to an Australian technician, or an Indian chef preparing an impromptu Gulf seafood feast. This intentional blending of cultures fosters camaraderie and diffuses the tensions that inevitably arise in such isolated conditions. Communication with the outside world is also unparalleled. Unlike other rigs, FRIGG is equipped with low Earth orbit satellite technology, offering uninterrupted high-speed internet. This connection isn't just a luxury, it's a lifeline. Crew members attend virtual therapy sessions, live stream family dinners, and even partake in remote learning programs. It bridges the chasm between the rig and the world beyond. Energy, sustainability, and the future. The rig's purpose may be fossil fuels, but FRIGG is paradoxically a beacon of sustainability. Its dual energy system integrates wind and solar panels, powering up to 40% of the rig's operations without relying on diesel. Waste heat from the drilling process is captured and converted into energy for desalinating seawater, a necessity for the 200 crew members living aboard. More daring, however, is FRIGG's carbon capture pilot program. Instead of venting excess carbon into the atmosphere, the rig uses subsea injection technology to store it beneath the seabed. If scaled, this innovation could drastically reduce the carbon footprint of oil extraction, a hopeful step in an otherwise unsustainable industry. Voices of the Gulf, the crew's perspective. For the men and women who work here, FRIGG is more than a job. It's an existential paradox. You wake up to a view that most people will never see, says a veteran driller from Norway. Sunrises that look like God himself painted them. But then you remember, you're part of an industry that threatens the very waters you admire. This duality lingers in every aspect of life aboard FRIGG. It's a place of breathtaking beauty where sunsets ignite the horizon, but also a constant reminder of the precarious balance between progress and preservation. For others, the challenges of isolation weigh heavily. The technology is amazing, admits a systems analyst from Mumbai, but at the end of the day, you're surrounded by millions of barrels of volatile oil. One mistake, one spark, and it's over. It is this tension, the awe of their environment, juxtaposed with the precariousness of their work, that defines the human experience aboard FRIGG. They are pioneers, yes, but also witnesses to a time when humanity must decide whether to continue drilling into the earth or to chart a different course entirely. Chashur, a thought-provoking legacy. The FRIGG oil rig isn't just a marvel of engineering. It is a philosophical challenge. It embodies both the zenith of human innovation and the ethical quandaries of our dependence on fossil fuels. It's a contradiction, a sustainable fortress pulling non-renewable energy from the earth. It raises uncomfortable questions. Can we innovate our way out of the climate crisis? Or are rigs like FRIGG a bridge to nowhere? For now, FRIGG stands resilient against the tides, a gleaming sentinel of the Arabian Gulf. It is not just an oil rig. It is a testament to what humanity can achieve when pushed to its limits, and a reminder of the limits we dare not cross. The crew, the sea, the sky, they are all part of this story. And the story of FRIGG, like the Gulf itself, is far from over.
Well, there you go. I learned something new, quite a lot actually. And on the same time we managed to land the X-Cub here with cockpit view, almost in the center of the helipad, so applause and a tap on the back to me by myself. Yeah. Thank you for watching. This was again Entired Retreat. We fly far, wide, low and high over real world locations and talk about the topics that relate to those locations. Ode and AI Sky say bye bye and thank you truly. See you in the next one. Enjoy the rest of the video. Me walking above huge waves on FRIGG the oil rig. Yeah, thank you. Oh, and hopefully we're not drowning. Bye bye, bye bye.